Ahoy there, and welcome to Fumarol's premier tourist attraction, and the Rushless Red Run. Precipitous ski runs, searing saunas, strongly flavored food, you name it, we take it all the way there. After Rushless went into dormancy and the snow started to fall, we sensed a golden business opportunity and opened up Caldera County's only ski resort. But one thing we didn't anticipate was how dirty it gets up here. We only got the place cleaned a few weeks ago, and already it's filthy again.
In Caldera, it's the Ashlands. You know how it is with the volcano.
Oop. Oh, it looks disgusting in here.
Yeah.
Keeping up with the theme, Ansu, of how we were drinking huckleberry lemonade cider. I'm now drinking cherry yuzu cider.
Oh, it's so good. I love yuzu.
Yuzu.
This is really dirty.
Yeah. Didn't they just say they cleaned it a couple weeks ago? There's not...
I don't trust them.
So the lore of this place is that Caldera County is called that because there is a volcano.
Yeah, right.
It'd be really weird to call it that for any other reason.
Yeah, but like it spews ash everywhere, and that's why everything gets so dirty so quickly. And that's like the perfect place for a power washer to exist.
We block each other so much from spraying. Anyway, for the viewers at home, if it looks like I'm struggling a bit, I'm playing with controller because I can't. It was just too much troubleshooting to fix the problem. I have 3 monitors, and my mouse kept escaping the screen, and I couldn't make it stop. And if it's leaving the screen when I'm going all over the place, panning everywhere to spray everywhere, I'm going to randomly click stop recording or stop stream at some point, because my mouse is just active on parts of the screen everywhere. It's just a huge... That's a problem. So... To avoid delaying us further, I'm going to just see how controller goes today.
How's it going so far?
It's a struggle.
Oh.
The right axis is really good for kind of going perfectly left and right, but while these environments are made of a lot of straight lines, they're not straight from your perspective. Every straight line from the perspective of the player is a U or a V, so they're kind of hard to follow correctly.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
I also tried the spray independently of your screen, and that also, like, is kind of sickening on a controller. It feels so immediately wrong and weird. Maybe worse than a mouse, or maybe I just hate this idea, and I never want to use it. Feels really weird to me.
Probably that one, if I'm being real.
Yeah, I'm just a sicko. I'm a freak. I'm a weirdo. You ever see me without this hat?
Wait, what the heck? What does the hat have to do with it?
I'm a freak. I'm
is that how
a
the song
weirdo.
goes?
Weirdo.
You ever see me without this hat?
Have you ever seen me with that?
I don't belong here. Oh.
I shouldn't be hatless.
Honestly, I don't have a clear answer about how to do. I actually might end up using the free aim mode.
Also, Keith, I have a question.
What's up?
Why did you name the live Tortured Water?
Because Colonel was saying that while I was just naming the stream.
No, you said it. You came up with it.
No, I didn't say tortured water.
No.
You already forgot that you said it?
No. I was talking about Yugoslavia or something. And then you said, what was I talking about? I forget. Anyway.
I don't remember. You said something, and I was like tortured glass, because I just refer to the stupid intro of Vampire at you all the time, and then you said, no, tortured water. And so I named it Tortured Water.
I think it was Ansu who said that.
Yeah. You said tortured water. It was definitely you.
It was?
Yeah, because no one else knows what I'm referring.
It is.
No one else knows what I'm referring to in the first place.
Oh,
No one played Vampire, spelled Vampire, by the creators of Life is Strange, the hardcore vampire RPG. Yeah, that's a Don't Nod game.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's why it's well written. I thought
they made Vampire and Remember Me, while some other company was busy making a terrible prequel to Life is Strange. Then they came back and made Life is Strange 2, which I've heard is very good. And then
I played it a little bit.
People didn't like it because
it
didn't have the same lesbians everyone wants them for, which is the struggle of making an anthology. And it looks like Square Enix's solution for that has been to not make it an anthology, just bring back Chloe and Max.
You can't have Life is Strange without Kratos. With lesbians.
Without Kratos.
That's exactly what Don't Nod did.
Yeah, I'm kidding. Yeah.
Kratos.
Full disclaimer: I have seen nothing about Law Free. I don't know what's going on. I'm just memeing.
I don't know what's Law Free.
Is it Law Free?
God of War?
Yeah. I didn't play the last one. I was like, I just felt like I get it
because you're playing as Kratos' wife.
So people are stupid.
Yeah, everyone's getting mad, and it's like, okay, but she's also kind of just like a badass. It's like, no, it's not Kratos. It's like, okay, all right, pats you. Well, let's get you back to the bed.
The Sony brand only has room for sad dads that have to make tough decisions. No sad moms allowed.
Yeah, basically.
I have no idea what happened in Ragnarok, except for the part where it probably... I understand how stupid that sentence is, because the most obvious answer is Ragnarok happened.
Ragnarok happened, yeah.
But beyond what I know about Ragnarok from studying Norse mythology, and by studying I mean taking one class on it in college once, I don't know anything about the sequel. And I feel like no one... It didn't feel like it had a cultural impact, because I feel like no one brings it up ever.
I saw a random comment where, again, I haven't played Ragnarok either, so I have no idea for any context, but a random comment saying the sections where you play as his son were so ass that they made the sequel about his mom instead. I'm like, oh, damn.
Damn.
Wow, got him.
Wow.
Get dragged, kid.
I always think about God of War reboot as that game that Patreon had me play because it was just inescapably popular for a while, and I was fine, but I was like, I'm gonna be a cool Let's Player and really get immersed in this. So I'm gonna
Maximum difficulty.
No. I started on hard mode and immediately. It was like, oh, they're bullet sponges. This is boring, and I turned it down immediately in the first episode.
Oh, that's what happened.
I was just sitting there juggling the first enemy for like 30 seconds, and I'm like, that's not gonna last. I'm not doing that old game. That version of difficulty is so shit. It's why that's the primary upgrade of Dark Souls combat, and even the Dark Soulsification of Silent Hill is that it's like at least this isn't like Silent Hill 2 where hard mode meant hitting that one the guy that likes pizza, just hitting him 700 times before the boss fight ends. That's what difficulty is. I was like, I'm gonna be like a really cool immersive Let's Player, and I'm gonna sit here and like actually brush up on Norse mythology so I can like comment on like the context of what's going on throughout the game. And then I had people get mad at me because I was quote unquote spoiling the game, and I'm like, what?
What the hell?
No, having a context for Norse mythology is like the premise of the game. That's like saying it's spoilers to know who Medusa is before she shows up in like God of War or Hades or something. Like what?
Right.
That's knowing who Medusa is the point.
That's so funny. Oh, that's so fucking funny.
And most notably, when it comes to the actual twist in that game, which I won't mention precisely, it doesn't even make sense if you don't know anything about Norse mythology. Like it's based on them obscuring the Norse mythology information of the twist for as long as possible, and then when it comes up, you're like, wait a minute, and then the reveal happens, and if you don't have the context for the reveal in Norse mythology, the reveal means nothing, because the best you have is vague approximations of the character that don't actually make sense from a like Marvel or something. So like it doesn't work. You actually need the Norse mythology context to make any sense of the story. It was so frustrating to me.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought the game was fine. I think that kind of melee combat is made worse by being an awkward, over-the-shoulder third-person camera angle. There's a reason why every other melee action game is a more distant third-person camera. Like, this happened with I Am Setsuna also, where I'm like, not I Am Setsuna, sorry. What's the game where you're a woman with braids and you have PTSD?
It's kind of Setsuna.
And you're meleeing the whole time. I can't remember what it's called. Anyway, Senua's Sacrifice. Yeah. Senua's Sacrifice is you were playing as a woman who's, I think her tribe was massacred, and you have PTSD, and you're kind of hallucinating throughout the game, and it's vaguely Souls-ish, but it also has a cinematic third-person camera, so it's just ass to play. All of the Elden Ring would not be improved by the camera angle of The Last of Us.
Oh no, fuck no. You need more to be able to see around your character more.
Yeah. It's like once they're like, go to the super hell angel demon gauntlets where you fight the hardest fights ever in God of War, I'm like, no. I'm literally not going to do that because it's not fun. That was my biggest issue with the game, was that the gameplay could not ever actually be that interesting, because if it was ever challenging, it was actually torture. They had to just be like semi-cinematic, like, oh, I'm just playing the movie, it's fun. And then you have like you have interesting banter between protagonist and child as you slowly navigate and feel rewarded for checking the other direction. The game was like a constant test of like, which way is the way that I'm supposed to go, left or right? Ooh, left looks like the way I'm supposed to go. Let's go right first. Ooh, I got a gate. I got a little thing. Haha, now I'll go left. That was most of the video game. Every time you go into a room that has a puzzle in it, if you don't solve it within 30 seconds, the NPCs in the room start going like, maybe if you try spinning. You're like, shut up. Shut up. I want to solve puzzles.
Wow.
That's how AAA games handle puzzles, is by condescending to you.
Telling you what to do.
Yeah. They're just using the same 5 children's Elden puzzles over and over again, but they still like condescend to you if you don't immediately solve them. Can you tell I'm not a big fan of modern AAA American video games?
I liked how Baldur's Gate did it, because there are certain puzzles where, like, if you have people in your party that like would have knowledge of how to play that game or do that particular thing, they'd go, ooh, I really have a lot of experience with this. I can give you the information if you want. And it gives you the option to say, no, I want to figure it out on my own. And then if you go talk to them again, you can just be like, hey, I give up. What's the answer? And they'll tell you. Like, it's great.
That's actually pretty smart. Yeah.
It was a great way for them to do it.
I should have done that because I
was completely consistent with the ethos of the rest of their game. Yeah.
I hated Baldur's Gate 3's puzzles so much. It's easily the least favorite part of the game for me, especially because I grew up playing Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, and the puzzles there are just like little riddles, like cutesy little, I don't have a door and I'm all white. What am I? And like, I don't know.
The answer is always time. Dumb. The answer to every riddle is always time.
It's also time. There's also time, yeah.
Or a man. It's man or time. Oh, it's 4 legs, then 2 legs, then 3 legs.
Yeah, that's Baldur's Gate 1. Baldur's Gate 1 has that one.
What is it, precious?
And then Baldur's Gate 2 has the egg and the
You never have any when you need it or something.
I think there's one that's shadow. And obviously, those are super easy riddles for people living in English-speaking countries, because that's part of the culture. But for
is how common that exact riddle is over and over again.
Right. Yeah.
That happened in Taskmaster this week. This week's Taskmaster had a challenge where they had to identify which of 3 light bulbs which of the 3 switches in the room turns the light bulb on in the other room, but they could only walk in that room once. And I'm like, wait, that is an existing riddle. Like, people know the solution to that.
Yeah.
only one person figured out the trick to it. Like the trick is that the trick is just that you leave one of the light bulbs on. You turn one switch on for a while, then you turn it off and turn a different switch on. If the light bulb is on, then the current switch is the answer. If the light bulb is off, but it's cold, then it's the other one. But if it's off, but it's warm, then it's the one you just turned off.
Yeah.
Oh,
And that's
that
how you,
is tricky.
That's
I
how you
didn't
can
know
solve
that.
it by only checking it once. Like,
That only works with incandescent bulbs, though.
Yeah. It's not
Well,
necessarily
LED lights
it's not necessarily an easy solution to land on, but it is like an existing puzzle, so you could just know it already. Which makes it a little dicey for a challenge.
Yeah, if that's just a theoretical in your head kind of puzzle, I think that type of more practical solution is probably not going to come up too fast if you're not kind of keened into the solution. I wouldn't have thought of that at all. I was like, no, that's cheating. Yeah, it's mathematics. This must be mathematics.
I don't know if I would have solved it either, but it's just you can just know is the thing, because it's just it's not something they made up from scratch necessarily. Unfortunately, puzzles in almost every game that isn't a puzzle game are just pre-existing puzzles you could already know.
Yeah.
Via they riddles or being like BioWare's love of doing elder puzzles all the time.
Yeah, the Towers of
The
Hanoi.
Towers of Hanoi, Lights Out, just the same ones over and over again. Oh, there's a stack of things, but you've got to invert what order they're stacked in, but you can only move one at a time between these three locations. Oh,
think the problem-
you got to fill this jug of water by this exact amount, but you can only take these containers worth of water between these locations at a time.
Resident Evil 3 or 2.
Oh,
I think
you gotta take these sheep across this river, but the scorpion's gonna sting them or something.
Oh, that changes depending on
the
whether
wolf's
you-
gonna eat them. Yeah. How do you
changes
go
depending
back
on
and
whether you like
forth?
moral or not.
You can't leave the sheep on the same shore as the wolf, or else the wolf will eat the sheep.
Yeah,
But
unless
if
they're
you
outnumbered,
take
in which
the
case it's a little
across
wolf
on it-
bitch.
That's true. That's true.
Oh, is that how
if
it
you
works?
if you leave the wolf with two sheep, the sheep will gangbang the wolf.
Oh my god. It's just like in one of
Everyone's
my
like,
animes.
Whoa!
Oh right, I didn't turn on the foogies.
I think there's a Dragon Age 2 expansion that has a puzzle that is introduced. The rules are introduced in the same room as the puzzle, and it's like a non-Towers of Hanoi, or not Towers of Hanoi, non-Elder puzzle kind of puzzle. I solved it pretty fast. Some people get stuck on it, but I solved it pretty fast because the rules are so simple that there's not really a whole lot of room to fail. There is room to fail, but you sort of see it if you think about the puzzle as you would if you were creating the puzzle in the first place. So I think the problem with puzzles in video games is that if the rules are introduced in the video game, they can't be that complicated unless it's like a full, like throughout the whole game you've been playing with this rule, and now it's like Baba is you. Well, it is, as you say. If it's a puzzle game, then that's good.
Yeah.
But if it's just an RPG,
It's very disappointing when you play a puzzle game and then the puzzles are still also elder puzzles, and you're like, wait, no, I
Yes.
paid you in a trust fall, assuming that you designed puzzles for your game, but you just used like the ones from a puzzle book. Like what? I refuse. You can't have a puzzle game where you didn't make puzzles yourself and just outsource that part to the history of repetitive puzzles. I played some games like that. I was very disappointed.
You can't refuse.
Yeah, I can. It's
Have
easy.
you ever played Cryptmaster?
Is that the black and white
It's
game
like
where you
the
type?
black and white. Yeah.
I don't know anything about it besides that.
There's a ton of like riddles and puzzles and stuff in that game, and it's pretty fun actually. They do a good job with it because not only are there like little riddles, which some of them are like, oh yeah, that one's obvious shadow, whatever, or something.
Ooh, shadow, time.
shadow,
Man.
yeah, ooh, yeah. So like some of them are super basic, but some of them are actually like I got really stuck on some of them, and they also have things where it's like, oh, hey, here's an item in a box. Tell me what the name is for it. Like, tell me what the thing is, and you have to ask it questions or give it prompts, and it will respond to you. So you can have it like, oh, like feel it. What is the texture like on it? What does it smell like? What does it taste like? And like the like Crypt Master guy will give you just descriptions of things, and it's really fun because that's like a less frequently displayed type of puzzle. It was a good time. I liked that. I liked those puzzles.
I watch a
the
lot of.
controller too hard.
Oh no!
It's not a water balloon.
What?
Is there not an automatic spray on there? Do you have to hold it?
No, I'm while I constantly wiggle the controls everywhere, I'm just squeezing the grips of the controller too hard.
I watch a lot of.
There's just something wrong with me.
Cryptic crosswords, which is kind of like puzzles like this. Because they're not normal crosswords; they're cryptic. So it's kind of like puzzles every time, every entry. I wonder if you
They're
could.
cryptic. You have to figure them out, unlike normal crosswords.
No. Do you know what cryptic crosswords are?
No.
They're really obscure and arcane.
That's
like
what
for
cryptic
example,
means.
let me think about the clue. So it's blue. Oh, so it's something like blue light. No, sorry, blue flash from the microwave. No. Yeah, blue flash and microwave sound? Question mark.
Spoon. Did you leave a metal spoon
Aluminum
in here?
foil?
Or metal, perhaps?
That's it's called the surface reading of the clue. You
Wow.
because they're fun
Yeah, I
like-
guess that's the
they're fun
surface
like that.
reading if you want to be that way.
Yeah, exactly. They're fun like
You're a
that. They're
basic
written
bitch.
so you can have a surface reading, and you can this is a fun thing that's happening. I mean, it isn't because something's happening.
It's
like that.
not. I hate
But
it.
the way-
Not having any fun.
But the way it works is you have to know what is being defined by the clue. In this particular case, in this example, it's the word blue, and so you're actually looking for a word for blue. Something that could fit blue, and then the rest of the clue is the recipe for the definition for blue. In this case, it's a word for flash. And after that word for flash, a word that could substitute sound from microwave. So to reach the definition, you're looking for flash. A word for flash is a moment, or give me a moment, or the abbreviation for a moment. It's mo, and the sound from microwave is ping, meaning moping, which is a substitute for blue. If you're blue,
Feeling blue, yeah.
you're moping, and that's why it's cryptic, because it's really arcane and weird, and it has. Yeah, so I wonder if you could make puzzles out of that, or if it's just the rules are too specific.
Isn't
for
it
it.
already a puzzle?
Right? It is kind of like a puzzle. That's what I was saying.
But what?
Oh, no,
Crosswords,
the puzzle
crosswords
is-
are puzzles.
Are a puzzle, right?
They're
No, I'm
already
saying for video
puzzles.
games, though.
So I don't know what you mean by
I'm
make
saying
a
for-
puzzle out of it.
Make a video game puzzle is what I mean to say.
I think I've encountered
To
stuff
sort
like
of
that
transition those principles into
I think I've encountered that
designing
before.
puzzles for a game.
Yeah, they're rare.
I think it happens in Blueprints actually.
Blueprints. Oh, blueprints. The channel that I watch that play cryptic crosswords. They also play blueprints, but I haven't watched their let's play.
I think Blueprints, like the museum puzzle, features wordplay like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it was it's infamously hard.
Yes. Especially if you're not used to all the conventions and thinking laterally and stuff like that. I'm insane. I listen to that stuff while I'm working out because I'm edgy like that.
Uh-huh.
Describing listening to puzzles while working out as edgy is interesting.
Uh-huh.
It's true, though.
No, he's edging.
Oh.
There we go.
Intellectually.
Intellectually
So,
edging.
yeah.
As the master intellect Arnold Schwarzenegger once said, "It's like I'm coming all the time."
Did he say that? What
Yeah.
does he mean by, what did
Yep,
he mean
that's
by
a,
that?
that's an extended quote
the
about
feeling-
him talking about the feeling of working out and getting swole. Is it feels like he's coming all the time. It's like I'm.
And he means
Arnold?
It's like he's just goes on like I'm coming over here, I'm coming over there, I'm coming everywhere. Basically, like he says he's coming like 4 times.
but he means
Wow.
it like he means it like it means it, right?
Ejaculate.
But it's not like okay.
It's
yeah. I can see.
he's describing it as like a metaphor, like it's
Yeah,
like an
it's
orgasmic.
like it feels like
feeling
it's
to him
coming all the
working out.
time.
Yeah.
And that guy became
I can
my
see that.
governor.
Mm-hmm.
I think my
gummy
parents.
bear of candy
I think my
corn,
parents
yeah.
voted for him.
Yeah, that checks out. I met your mom.
Uh-huh.
That checks out.
Yep. California conservatives are weird.
California liberals are weird as well, to be fair.
Yeah. Mainly because everyone expects them to be really woke and they're actually like conservatives.
Yeah,
Yep.
yep.
Now, California leftists, those guys.
Oh, that's a different
Those
thing.
guys
they're great.
fuck. Mostly at
They-
Frolic.
Fuck. Yeah, like a lot. Just recreationally.
Yeah.
Is there another
Sometimes
way?
for
I
sport.
thought you could fuck professionally. Or for
Yeah,
sport.
ranked professional fucking.
Professional fucking, yeah.
Casual gay
Competitive.
sex implies the idea of ranked ladder gay sex.
Yep. Instead
just
of the
let it-
cuck chair, that's the cuck stadium for.
Cuck
Oh, I thought
stadium.
you
We're now selling tickets for raked competitive gay sex. Did you?
I kind of
Yeah, no,
understand.
I-
I think I understand. Well,
What really blew my mind
ahead,
is this
sorry.
last time I was having breakfast with her, my mom said that she watched all of The Handmaid's Tale and she's looking forward to The Testaments, which is the sequel series which is based on Margaret Atwood's book that she wrote during the Trump presidency. So she came back to The Handmaid's Tale decades later to write a sequel because of Trump, basically.
an entire career later as
And
well.
I'm like, I don't understand. I don't understand. You're an avid fan of a series that's exclusively about how if you keep voting for the people you keep voting for, your rights are going to be taken away. Your rights as a woman, which has happened as a direct result of you doing that in recent years with Roe v. Wade and so on. Like it's a show about how your support politically directly leads to the erosion of your civil rights, and you're not getting it at all. I don't understand. They're not subtle about it.
Yeah. But we just don't like the taxes.
like the taxes.
It's my 7
That's-
millionth reminder that politics in the United States is almost entirely run by vibes and like in-group, out-group feelings. So like
Yeah,
so many
yeah.
people are conservative in California because like their friend group is conservative, and that's basically the extent of logic they have. Is that's just it becomes their identity. Ironically, with people how people bring up
tribalism.
identity politics, people really literally
yes.
identify as conservative, and so if they stop voting conservative, they'd have to like recalibrate their entire sense of self, and they're not going to do that. So it's genuinely not up for debate. And instead, it's just level of motivation, which is that basically elections are won and lost not because people change their mind, but because people of this party or that party are more or less motivated to actually bother voting at all, because most people don't vote.
Mm-hmm.
So none of politics in the United States is about changing anyone's mind. It's just about getting your base to actually go out and do the thing instead of not doing the thing, which is also depressing. It's like, I'll never change my mom's mind politically, even though voting for that party directly leads to threats about her civil rights and my safety. The best I can do is make her feel like it's pointless to vote. So I do adopt a anti-legislative personality around her. I am explicitly manipulating her on purpose by acting like voting is pointless.
Yeah, you just say what conservatives say, where you're like,
yeah, I 100% do that. It's true. I pretend that voting is actually pointless in the United States because it's not even a direct democracy and so on. I just say a bunch of bullshit that I don't really believe, or stuff that I technically believe, but I still vote anyway because I know how bad it is not to vote. But I also know it's very valuable for her not to vote. So I manipulate my mom on purpose.
Good man.
Hopefully.
It's not any worse than what Fox News is putting in her head.
Yeah. Yeah, I realized it's the same here in Portugal, although to a lesser extent, because the money machine behind politics is so much smaller. But it's the identitarianism behind having always voted or having always agreed with this particular political party or
like
whatever.
you have your streak.
Yeah,
so you're a lifelong this thing.
And it's so ingrained into people's minds that it's not even. It's worse than the force of habit is the way they engage with politics in the first place. I'm sure you've noticed this. Like, people listen to certain tells if you're talking to them for the first time and talking about politics. They're listening for certain tells about your speech, about your words, about the things that you say.
Yeah,
and if they hear something familiar, they're like, "Oh, this guy's friend." Yeah. No, I'm saying like if you say something about woke and to somebody who's,
for example, you use the word woke on purpose.
Well, but you could use it in a nuanced way or a critical way.
No,
well, yeah, you'd be more.
Its original use as black vernacular is completely archaic at this point. And not actually. Yeah. If you use it that way, you're actually using it incorrectly at this point, basically, because no one will understand what you mean, which makes it not actually the meaning of the word anymore. Mm-hmm. Which is very annoying to me because I was aware for a long time of what it actually meant, and I'm like, now I'm wrong if I use this word correctly. It says job complete, but I also have a cursor saying to go over here and clean this spot, so that's confusing. I just cleaned another thing after it said job complete.
That was really weird. What the hell?
Glitchy. It is glitchy. That was weird.
Oh god.
Anyway,
which button? It says to press the hamburger button to finish. Does that start? Okay. I miss when start and select were buttons on controllers instead of hamburger. Because then I have to remember what button is hamburger, and my controller doesn't have a hamburger button. It has a plus and a minus because it's I guess it's a Nintendo controller for PC. The 8-bit do.
Yeah, same. Hey, they're still in the same place though.
Yeah, but I don't know what they are.
You don't remember which one is the vertical lines and the horizontal lines?
Yeah. It's not vertical lines and horizontal lines. One of them's a hamburger and one of them's like a square and then another square.
Oh, it's not. Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah.
I think it was call them select and start.
They used to be start and select or start and back in the case of the Xbox. And the Xbox had it really right because they literally pointed left and right in the icon. Yeah. So you also just iconographically could tell where it was in the controller. Now it's just like, here's a hamburger menu button. I'm like, the what?
Yeah, mine it's three horizontal lines and then like 2 windows on the other one. And it's like, well, I'd rather just memorize what a select does per game, but just have like make it identifiable so I can refer to the button so that another human
that's still what
being
you're doing.
knows
'cause
what button I'm talking about.
The hamburger doesn't hamburg. It's not any better or any more
The
descriptive.
hamburger doesn't hamburg.
Yeah, it's like they changed it for no reason.
Snosberries
still
taste like
abstract.
snosberries.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that is night and day. You are fully deserving of your name, Peak Cleaning. Hopefully it'll stay clean longer than a couple of weeks this time. I hope not, because I need to make money. Oh, why is there a reticle-based menu navigation in this game? Oh, they did not want to design having normal buttons. So they just gave me a proxy for a mouse. Extra long limo.
In before the
this one's
gamepad
insane.
mouse. In before the gamepad mouse goes out of the window and clicks on everything.
Dirt Finder.
No.
What a glorious and colorful country we live in. I've just about finished my tour, and between you and me, I think you know who's getting that incredible, undisclosed TOTY prize. But I wasn't expecting such a reaction from the crowd. Everywhere I went, people showered me with such love, praise, and produce. Folks here are so proud of their local identities, my extra long limousine is like a tapestry of adoration. It's like I'm coming everywhere. And it's not just any dirt on that thing, it's the people's dirt, and the people's cum. It's almost a shame to wash it all off, but I'm wearing my white suit defensively because of the cum. To a fundraising dinner for the recovery of those gems later.
It's the fucking... Like, I see you wore the brown pants shirt joke. It's like, fucking, I see you wore your white suit.
Oh, this is the limousine. I thought it was white as
no.
well, but no, it's pink.
No.
Wow, it's like
No,
the
this shit's
limousine
weird
from
as
Window
hell.
Liquor. No, it's not nearly long enough.
You say from Window Liquor?
Yeah.
What?
Apex
That's
Twin
wild.
music video.
Oh. I was like, what the fuck are you saying to me?
The nervous laughter. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's like that limousine that I couldn't stop licking the windows on.
It took me way
Yum,
too
yum,
long to realize that
windows.
Veep is a completely different woman and isn't the woman from Friends. I never admittedly I
She's
didn't
the one
watch
from
it.
Seinfeld.
From Seinfeld.
Oh, you're right. That's why it seems familiar.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking of a different similar show.
Yep.
Womp womp. Yeah, Elaine,
Power
right?
walking
Yeah.
Elaine
Yep.
from Seinfeld, yeah.
Those feel like they could be the
Julia
same
Louis
show.
Dreyfus.
What would that be like if you just intersplice those shows as if they were the same show?
I don't think they're really similar, like, at all, but...
I wonder
they're
what
of
would
the same
happen if
era.
you tried to intersplice Friends, Seinfeld, and Frasier as if they're like the A, B, and C plots of a drama.
Someone try to make it work.
Frasier would be the last plot though.
I'm just like, that would be so fascinating. Like a modern prestige drama, and you just kind of, it's like, you just feel like it's implied that at some point they interact in other episodes, just not this one.
Like, surely
like,
they're talking.
We put up with like
Surely.
Like the
6
revival.
seasons of Khaleesi not existing in the same show as anybody else in Game of Thrones.
Her
I was going to
name
say, like, the
is
revival
weird.
of Arrested Development, where they couldn't get the cast together, and it was incredibly obvious and distracting the entire season.
Yeah. Man, I don't remember anything from that season. I remember specifically I watched
I
the
just
show for
remember
the first
being like,
time
"Nah."
leading up to the Netflix revival, and then it wasn't good. I'm like, oh, shit. It's up there with how I wanted to rewatch all of The Next Generation leading up to the Picard show, and then everyone said the Picard show was bad, and I'm like, oh, shit. But also the Picard
Well,
show
at
is
least you
also
got
a
to
sequel
watch-
to like Voyager or something, or Deep Space Nine or something, and I'm like, oh fuck, that's like 500 episodes. You can't be a sequel to multiple Star Trek shows. That's so much Star Trek.
They call it a sequel, but really, it's just the thing that they did after having watched everything.
Yeah, a sequel.
Nah.
That's what that is. What do you mean?
Canon is a lie.
It's literally the point of it is that these characters that you know are returning from these other ones. So like I have to go find out who 7 of 9 or whatever her name is the Borg lady with has like.
Did you not watch Voyager?
Not really.
I think that's the only Star Trek I watched. I watched like a first
I don't even know how much of
season, and
TNG I
very
watched. I just watched it on TV back then. So it was just like whatever I happened to see in whatever order. It was before you could watch shows. Like in the way that we think of it now.
Speaking of before, this level sucked. It was terrible.
Why?
Because it was small.
That's every car we do.
It's the car. Yeah, it's
They're palate they're little
I
palate
didn't-
cleanser cars. We do them all the time.
I didn't realize.
How?
Makes it.
You've been
'Cause
here
I didn't play
the
the
whole
game as much.
time.
No, I missed some cars.
Perp has not been here very much.
Once again, you've excelled yourself, Dirt Finder. Last stop, Sparkleton, which is other end of the country. Who organized this tour? Oh, a polite warning. You have until the morning of the Town of the Year ceremony to return Ulysses to me forever, or face the consequences. I have highly lucrative marketing opportunities that will be forfeited by his absence. That cat, wearing that hat. Simple as that. CCMJJ 13.
I don't know Roman numerals.
Ginal Jantasy 14, 13.
Giant Fantasy 13.
CCMJJ is not Roman numerals.